Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tellin'Tuesdays with myself, Deirdre Ryan. I am a parent coach and I work with clients one on one in Cork City in person. I also work online and I also host a range of different talks and workshops, meetups, book clubs, you name it. So, if there's something you're looking for, if you need support with your parenting journey, please do get in touch. So this week I was on yet another parenting course. I was doing one with Happily Family on meltdowns. And one of the ideas they had suggested was writing a list of calming ideas. Now, I think they called it calm down, but I don't actually like that term for me personally, so I just called it calming ideas. And their thought was, create this list, and they also parent older children, and they've used it, as I said, and they've had that list for themselves over the years. So they create the list for themselves as the parent. Each parent wrote their own, and each child also wrote their own. So, and the idea is that you have it there on the fridge or on a wall. It's accessible. And something I really liked about the idea was that if you have a list, even if you read through the list, even if you don't do any of the things on the list, it helps to calm your brain back down because you have a choice. It feels you have a choice. And I thought that was very interesting. I love ideas when the brain and the body are really activated and working together. So I like the idea of, I could read a list. I don't have to do the things on the list, and it'll help. It might give me that pause I'm seeking, and it can also help your child. So I said, okay, that's kind of interesting. I like that. I'm not the best at accessing tools in the moment, and I'm like, all right, this could be, I'm curious. I'm curious for myself how this could work, and if this could work, and if this could be something that could work with my own kiddo as well. For you who don't know me, I have a 13-year-old. And my 13-year-old, Clara, is very used to me coming in with new ideas, either ones I heard or one I've made up myself. And it could be regarding anything at all. I like to, when I have a new idea or hear a new idea, I like to do it right away, and I like to share it. So I said, let's give it a go. I said, Clara, I heard this idea on this conference, and what do you think? Let's give it a try. So we just sat down and we're writing the list. And I have to say, it was an absolutely wonderful, funny, and connecting and insightful experience. So whatever comes from the actual list, we have already hit gold, right? Because that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes when you come with a new idea, it just opens a conversation you may not have had, and a conversation that's not related to some event that has happened in your life. Right? So I didn't bring this up because there was a problem or a challenge. It's just a new idea. And I want to see what it's like. I want to see what it feels like. I want to see if it's going to work. I'm just curious about it. So there's no other agenda other than that on the table. So I think that's the power of coming with, hey, I heard this new idea. What do you think? It really leaves it quite wide open. And we had such a laugh. We had such a laugh about the ideas that each of us were writing down. I, of course, was writing down all the kind of ideas I had heard, from different places, and things I could do in the moment, very particular type of breathing ones that I liked. There's one I heard that I really liked where you imagine you're smelling in a hot chocolate or something you like, and then blowing out the steam on it. So I was writing down those kind of ideas, and the wonderful mantra that really does work for me. So I say, this is not an emergency, right? Because that really, again, helps to calm my nervous system in the moment. So I was writing down all the different things, and Clara was writing down their ideas that I'd never heard of, never read, very creative, very specific to them, very insightful for me to hear that. And I've never heard these before. So it was absolutely fantastic. And also I got to hear insight of, what goes on for Clara when I'm dysregulated. So it was an absolute gem to have that conversation. Whatever comes from the list, if we ever look at it or don't, I'll let you know in the future. But we've already struck gold, as I said. Like having that type of conversation, having these conversations about, oh, what can we do? Or what do you do? Or I don't know what I do, or this is what I do, or I might try. Really, really, really powerful. And for me, really connecting. So in the moment, I can actually remember sitting at the table across from Clara and the two of us just absolutely laughing about the different ideas that were coming out of what we could do in the moment if we were feeling distressed or dysregulated. And so right there, that connection, that's the connection I will probably rely on, not necessarily the list that may or may not be on a fridge or a wall, but yeah, that's the real gold. So I just wanted to share with you sometimes, again, and the kids don't have to be 13. I've been coming with ideas ever since Clara was born. And, even with something with a list, kids can always write or draw or dictate or do any kind of thing that works. Again, it really is the conversation. It's the conversations and the connection. And for me, these body memories that are being experienced in the moment. So I just wanted to leave you with that. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful, self-soothing, self-calming week filled with laughter and curiosity and trying out some new ideas, whatever they are, with no expectations for what the outcome is. Just going in with absolute joy and curiosity. Anyway, till next week, wishing you all a wonderful week. Bye.